Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making 3 simple, spooky cute appetizers that will wow your guests and add a touch of Halloween fun to your table. Let's start with our first treat, a rotten egg. Don't worry, it only looks creepy. The green color gives it that spooky Halloween look, but it's completely delicious. Gently crack the shell of 5 hard-boiled eggs with a spoon. Now, put the eggs in a plastic bag and add a half a cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of vinegar and some food coloring. I am mixing pink and blue to make a fun spooky lilac color. Let the eggs sit in the bag for 15 minutes or 30 if you want the color to really pop and look extra spooky. After that, take the eggs out and gently rinse them under cool water to remove any extra dye. Carefully peel the eggs and you will see cool lines all over the white. This is our first step to making the rotten egg. But wait, there's more spooky fun to come. Next, cut the eggs in half and scoop out the yolks. Put the yolks into a blender. Add 1 avocado, a little parsley, some salt and squeeze of lime juice. If you want, you can also add a bit of green food coloring to make it extra spooky and fun. Blend everything together until smooth and creamy. This will be our green filling for the rotten eggs. Spoon the filling into a piping bag and carefully fill the egg whites. Squeeze gently to create a fun spooky effect. To finish off all the spookiness, sprinkle some black sesame seeds on top. They add a little extra creepy touch and make our rotten egg perfect for Halloween. And there you have it, your spooky green rotten egg. They are creamy, fun and totally delicious. Next up, we are making a sausage mummy on a stick. They are super cute, spooky and perfect for little hands to grab at your Halloween party. First, grab your favorite sausage. I'm using pork sausage, but you can use whatever type you like. Carefully put each sausage on a screw. This will make it easier to wrap them and give them that fun mummy look. Arrange your sausage on a tray and cover it with a foil. Bake blind for 15 minutes. While they are baking, mix some ketchup with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar in a small bowl. Cut the puff pastry into thin stripes. This will be the little bandages we wrap around our sausage mummy. After 15 minutes, take out the sausage out of the oven and brush them with the ketchup and brown sugar mix. This adds a tasty, slightly bloody look before wrapping them in a puff pastry. Wrap the sausages with the puff pastry stripes. Leave a little space so the sausage peek through. This makes them look like spooky little mummies. Add 2 small slices of black olive on each mummy for eyes. Press gently so they stick while baking. Arrange the mummy sausage on a tray and brush them with a beaten egg yolk. This will give the pastry a nice golden color. Bake the mummies for 20-25 minutes until the pastry is golden and crispy. Let them cool for a few minutes so the bandages stay in place. Then they are ready to spook your guests. Our third appetizer is Caprese Bruschettas with Mozzarella Ghosts. They are cute, spooky and full of fresh, delicious flavors. I am using 1 big baguette and cutting it into 3 even pieces. Then cut each piece in half and scoop out the soft center. This creates a little space for our toppings. Dice 1 big juicy tomato. In a bowl, add the diced tomatoes, sliced black olives, pinch of salt and a drizzle of balsamic reduction. Mix everything together. This will be our fresh spooky topping for the bruschettas. Fill the hollow out bread with the tomato and olives mixture. Drizzle a little balsamic glaze on top to add extra flavor. Now it's time for our ghosts. Cut the mozzarella into round slices. If you don't have a ghost shape cutter, here's a little secret. You can use a heart shaped one instead. First, cut hearts from each slice of mozzarella. Then carefully cut each heart in half at a slight angle to create a ghostly shape. Use a toothpick and some thick balsamic glaze to draw eyes and mouth on each mozzarella ghost. Be gentle so they don't break. Now they really start to come to life with spooky little faces.